Hello Gemini, here's a reading for you for June 2018. I hope you are well. For those of you with a sun in Gemini, I wish you a happy birthday. I want you to have a beautiful, beautiful year and a beautiful, beautiful month. And the month is beautiful indeed. I love this season. I love this part of the year. As you can see, the cards are already laid out. By the way, this is a reading for you if you have your sun, moon or rising sign in Gemini. So that's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The cards are already on the table because I was doing the reading in my native language first. And that's a very favorable reading. That's the first one. That's the first thing. The second thing, it's full of people. So if you are sociable, expect many people around you wishing you well and trying to influence you perhaps, and, you know, playing with you, playing with your energies. If I would count people here, I would say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, 6 persons in this reading. But I don't generally do this. I rather see court cards as energies around you that may take form of a person, but they don't have to. At the center of your reading, indicating your current situation, the present, you have the Lovers, which is the Gemini card. So very accurate. This may indicate, I feel, 2 things. One is that you have a choice, and the second one, that you may be at peace with people. You may talk everything through. You may remain in the aura of love, ever encompassing love around you. There's this recognition of me in people, of other people in me, and it's done with love, with even awe, perhaps. I'm talking about awe because I have Princess of Cups at the head of your reading, crowning your reading. So that's the energy coming from above, something that will come to you. When I look at Princess of Cups in this reading, in this deck, I see her face. She is absolutely grateful for whatever is in this cup. She's thrilled. I don't know, with the smell of it, with the taste. But something wonderful is happening here. She looks like she's blessed with this cup. So that's something coming to you from above. The feeling of being blessed. Something that makes you really... Something stunning for you happens. And that's the main indicator for me, to use this feeling of awe, to go after what is stunning for you. Not intellectual. That's not intellectual. King of Swords in the past. So this is something going to the past, or something that brought you in this situation, but now it's leaving you. This typical airy quality of intellect, thought, being analytical and cool. There's nothing cold in Princess of Cups. She's very mellow. That's mellow gold here. Something that tastes beautifully, smells beautifully. But I don't think it's only bodily or visceral, because there's this hint of soul here. Something that really stuns your soul with beauty, with grace. So whatever choice you have to make, go after this feeling of grace, of awe. In the challenge position, or the difficulty, you have King of Pentacles. That's one of 4 Pentacles card in your reading. So it can be about material things, but it doesn't have to. King of Pentacles, a very mature person, established, grounded, and perhaps conservative. What's characteristic about him is that he is the warden of resources that he has gained, that he has obtained, and now they are closed in his treasury. And the difficulty may be that you are in this very established and comfortable position of King of Pentacles, not really eager to move, and not really eager to share whatever you have down there in the dungeons, all these gold there. There's something very precious there, and I think that's what Princess of Cups is talking about. Something very precious that may be hidden in the dungeon, in the dark, and not shown to the world. What you need to do is to show it to the world. Because here you have the Star card as the answer to the challenge. And the Star is all about sharing. Look what the lady is doing. She's spilling out the water of life to earth and to water. So she's sharing the best she has, the best thing she has, to the world. She's giving it, not expecting anything in return. She's humble. She's kneeling. She's naked. But she doesn't feel shame. She's not ashamed. She's showing what she has to the world. Because she understands that whatever she has is the gift that was given to her by the world, by the universe first. And now the universe wants you to share it, with people. Don't keep it in the dark. Don't do it. For me, this is a calling card. When you hear the call to do something, to create something, and then to show it to the world, because the world needs it. Perhaps you don't know it, perhaps you don't believe that the world needs you, that the world needs something you have. Sometimes this is the Miser card, the King of Pentacles, sometimes. Because he's the one who decides whether to share or not. And this card is telling you, share, show it, shine. Shine. Especially that in the focus position you have Queen of Wands, and she's all about shining. She's all about showing personality. So I think what you need to do with your treasures is to be more outward with it, not to hide it in the dungeons, but give it to the world, show it, go with it. As a card of your strength, you have Prince of Pentacles, so Pentacles again, but this one's on the horse. He's outside. This one is inside. So these cards are saying you can go outside and show yourself to the world. Show whatever you have. Don't be shy. Don't be ashamed. There's no need to be judged and judge yourself in the first place. You need to become yourself, to be more you. Of course, for some of you, this is a person. I feel it. For some of you, this is a person that perhaps helps you in going out to the world and showing the best you have. But generally, this is an energy of someone radiating with the inside. Someone radiating with beautiful personality. someone happy with life, and someone sharing, definitely. And most of all, this is the card of becoming. And it tells me that if you want to become who you truly are, take another step, because this is a process and I feel it never ends. But if you want to become more full you need to share this beauty, this wonderful thing you encountered here, you discovered here, that came to you. Show it to the world. Because if you don't, this beautiful Ace of Pentacles won't happen. And we all want it to happen, right? Well, perhaps not. But Ace of Pentacles is one of the best cards in Tarot that says that something absolutely valuable can be born. It can be planted. Something that can bring material growth, stability, prosperity. It can occur, it can happen. But it won't happen if you leave it in dungeons. Here. It won't happen if you don't give it to the world. If you don't spill the waters. Perhaps it needs your waters to grow. Because this is a seed. It needs moisture. It needs love. It needs this juice of life in order to grow. And there's good weather for grow, because we have Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck as background energy. She is the gardener. So the weather is good for gardening, generally. But this ace needs something precious in you that you need to give to the world for it to be and bloom and create fruits. Okay. So there's great possibility of being creative here. Creative together with people, creative by yourself. But you need to show something to the world. You need to go out and show yourself and be yourself. Be this beautiful cup she discovered. Show it to the world. Don't leave it to yourself. Dear Gemini, it can give you something very precious in the future. Okay, that's your reading. I love it. I hope you have a beautiful year ahead of you and a beautiful time of June, which is the wonderful season of the year here in Northern Hemisphere where I live. Everything is so beautiful and living and growing. I hope you will be like that too. Thank you for your time. All the best for you. Bye-bye.